A lot of people recently have been asking me about my dry fire training, how I practice my quad loads and what my routines are like, and what I do within my training for that. I explained a lot of things and tried to show people a lot of things, but a few people asked me if I could make a video for them. So I thought, hey, I'm always willing to help out. I'm always willing to sort of pass on knowledge and help people if they're struggling, don't know what to do. So I thought, I'll make a video, no problem. And then I thought, well, hell, if I'm making them a video, I might as well make the video and put it up on YouTube as well. So this is what I do. This is my workspace. It's a lovely area. I've got a lot of room here, so I'm really happy with this. I tend to work with this and imagine it as a stage. So I'll give myself the 90-90-90 to just try and maintain those safety angles. I've basically made little targets that I've sort of set around the room, and I can move around with blue tack because I like to practice target transition while I'm doing my dry fire quad loading. I'm basically going to show you how I was taught, and that was taught to me by a good friend of mine, John Axe, who wrote The 3 Circles. I'll put a link to that in the description. It's well worth a look if you're into practical shooting in any way, shape or form. So what you need a belt. This is a magload belt with a King competition caddy. So you're going to need 12 cartridges. So basically 12 cartridges, and you'll be actually, for each round, you're going to load 8 cartridges. So that's 2 quad loads. And then when you complete a round, you cycle the cartridges through the belt to simulate the belt being used and grabbing from different areas on the belt. So you're not just taking from one area. You need a shot timer. Okay. I've got this shot timer set at a random start time and on a par of 4.50 seconds. So I find that's a nice time to work with, just trying to get consistency with what I'm doing. So I'm going to work with 3 rounds of each stance. So it's going to be a static stance, it's going to be a movement right, it's going to be a movement left, and it's going to be a movement in reverse. And then at the end, I tend to practice a option 3 specific to my race gun, which is a Beretta 1301. So we'll have a look at that as well. Okay, so you need a gun, and basically you're going to start in a shooting stance, and on the tone it's going to be simulating a initiation of a load, and then re-engage the target. So that's 1 round. So now you'll put 4 in, leave the 2 blank, put the next ones at the rear. Remember, clear 3 rounds. So round 2. So as you can see, we've now moved down, we're taking from here. Okay, now we reset. Okay, so I'll reposition the camera because obviously now I'm going to go through to moving right. Okay, the stance is the same. So we're going to start stationary. On the tone, we're going to move to the right and load. And again, cycle the cartridges. Okay, so now we'll reset again and we'll move to the left. Right, I wasn't happy with that grab there with the shotgun, so I'm going to do that one again. If you fail, you put the cartridges back to where they were. You don't cycle them down, only on a completed round you do that. Okay, so that's that complete. That's the round complete. So we will go to the option 3. Right, this is option 3, which I use for the Beretta. And I'm not looking to beat the time with this one, just complete. I'm just using the par as a reference. Basically, that's my training done. You can obviously make it longer, you can do more rounds, it's entirely up to you how you do it. But that's pretty much it. I hope that helps. If anyone wants to ask any questions, please ask away. I'm always willing to help, always wanting to help the shooting community. So enjoy your loading. Cheers.